Hey everybody, it's Moonbo here, coming at you with more of that endless scrap mechanic. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you a really cool build that is totally based off of a toy. Now, it's Easter weekend, and I remember when I was younger, I would always get a toy of some sort or something cool along with the chocolates for Easter. So it's kind of a funny thing to put this build out for me today because it's kind of like reminding me of my childhood. So we are going to be checking out a really cool Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pizza launching vehicle. Now this is based off of the very old version, an old toy. I'm thinking it's probably like from the early 90s or something. It was a toy that could shoot pizzas, so I decided to reproduce it in scrap mechanic. So here we go. We have a sewer manhole cover because you guys know that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they hang out in the sewers. Now before I get right into this video, I want to ask you guys, who is your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? I'm going to let you know who my favorite is at the end of the video, but I would love to hear which one is your favorite, because it doesn't matter how old or young, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they've been around for a long time. I did not make that sewer run there, but so I would love to hear who your favorite is. So let's head on into this sewer. As you can see, it's just like a manhole cover that says sewer on it, and we can hop down this little ladder here. So this was just kind of thrown together for this epic build over here. So you can see I have some glass gross water down here because it is the sewer. Everything is apparently mutated down here. And here we go. This is the pizza launcher. Absolutely fantastic. I used a picture of the toy itself as a reference, and I am just so happy with the way this turned out. Now, of course, this is using the mod pack as well as the Polygon Modpack and the scrap letters, as well as the wheel pack. So there's a few mods, unfortunately, but I just really wanted to make this one as close to the toy as possible. So you can see here, guys, we are just kind of hanging out in this little underground sewer layer. I just kind of threw this together, like I said, to showcase the build because I didn't want it to be just some boring old flat land running around in this pizza shooter. So we can see the detail here. There's like some type of exhaust gas. Well, there's some writing. There's pizza gas there. There's all sorts of crazy looking bits and pieces. Over on this side, we have a jelly bean container there. There was a bit more writing and stuff on the toy itself, but I decided to just kind of keep it relatively simple. So you can see we can actually hop up right here. Oh, I forgot to mention too, look, you can see we have the manhole covers on the wheels itself, so that is something that is true to the toy as well. And we can actually just kind of hop up on this side ladder right here, and you can see we have a great view of everything up top here. This is a relatively detailed build. It's kind of functional. The pizzas shoot kind of good, but you can see this is where the pizzas would get loaded. So I figured I'm gonna hop into this little vehicle here, guys, and just make my way out the doors here, just to exit the lair. And that way we can kind of get to a location where we can actually shoot some pizzas here. So this is kind of awkward, a little weird dip there. But it does drive extremely well. You can see here we're driving around. The seat looks kind of funny, but that's what the toy looks like. It's a massive seat with this crazy, like, first-person gunner view right here, which I thought was just fantastic. So we can stop in this little groove right here. Now, I wanted to actually, no, let's go up. We're going to get to a little bit of a flatter area. I want to show you guys everything that this toy has to offer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys how the pizzas get loaded in, because I'm sure you're very curious about that. So all we need to do is draw a line across like so, pop a pizza down, and remove those 3 blocks, and there we go. The pizza will fall in. It's kind of crooked, but it will settle itself out like so. And you can load quite a few pizzas in here before it starts to get laggy. Now, I'll mention, of course, if you do accidentally fall into the pizza chamber, this off-green block right here, you can actually... You can sit up on the top here. That looks really funny, actually, but you can sit up here, and that's how you get out of the loading chamber. Now, before we actually shoot that pizza, which I'm sure you're very excited to see, even though it's not the most exciting thing, we're going to go through a few of these functions here. So one of them, of course, is you press the 1 key, and that will disengage the locking mechanism. So once you disengage the locking mechanism, as you can see, you can now turn the entire pizza launcher as a turret. So it's kind of like tank capability. So you can actually turn like this, and look at this, you can actually just keep driving while you're aiming the entire thing. So that's really cool. So if we go into like follow cam, for example, we can actually see what it's like to drive around with the turret going and still driving it like a normal vehicle. So here you can see we are driving it like a normal vehicle. We are using the turret capability. It's really cool, but we're just going to keep that locked in place for now, just for the sake of the video here. So we can line those up, press the 1 key again, and there we go. We're locked in place. So now when we actually drive, it's not going to just free float. We're actually driving around, and it's locked in place. So that's a pretty nifty feature, very useful as well. So 4, it's not very useful, but as you can see, it kind of lifts that front up. So I wanted to find a way to, like, maybe get a little bit more distance on the pizzas. So I pressed the 4 key, I added some thrusters to lift the nose up just a little bit. It's better than nothing, and I find it might help a little bit. So we have the 1 pizza in there. Actually, look, see, that's another problem with the 4 key. Look, you can see the pizza's sliding away. We don't want the pizza to slide away. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna load up a few pizzas, and I am going to try and shoot them as far as I can. If you guys have any ideas for ways I could do the launching mechanism inside here, then let me know. But this is pretty cool because this is an auto feeder. It self-feeds pizzas, so if we just keep on tossing pizzas down here, hopefully they're landing all right and not all crooked. There we go. That's not too bad. So I'm gonna keep adding pizzas. I still have about 40 FPS at the moment, so I've recorded in worse situations. Alright, maybe just one more. Last pizza? I don't know, maybe, I don't know. We'll just do one more, why not? Once we get into the seat, I'm sure it'll get much better. So there we go, I think that's like 5 pizzas? It's like a full chamber. So we're gonna shoot them, and then once we shoot these ones, we're gonna kind of hop inside to see exactly how it's all working. So if we press the 5 key, that is going to start feeding pizzas into the launcher, and we are going to get a front view here of how it's loading in. So there we go, the pizza opens up, and we now have the pizzas being loaded onto the conveyor belt. So here we go, the pizza's on the conveyor belt. It's moving along, and it's gonna hit the wheels there so we can kind of get a better view. There we go, pizza thrown. It's not too bad, honestly. It works pretty good. So here we go. You can see right now there is another pizza on the way, and it's just gonna keep on feeding pizzas. So that's what I was mainly trying to achieve in this build, guys, was how do I make it so that I can launch pizzas continuously without having to like load one at a time. So I'm really excited to show you guys just what's happening there. So you can see another pizza. Oh, there goes another one. Jeez. They're getting some pretty good distance, honestly. I was thinking they might not go very far, but they're going pretty good. So there we go, another pizza. That was the worst one so far. Slightly inconsistent, I suppose. I think I loaded into a lot of pizzas. That's 6 pizzas, I think, in total. There goes, whoa. That was a pretty good one. That one went so good it actually went underground. Wow. Oh, there it goes. It broke the game. Alright. Final pizza is coming down the line. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, a little bit better than the worst one. Alright, pretty cool. So, I'm going to show you guys what is happening right in here. So you can see there is actually, like, see this little arm here? It's actually rotating, and it'll rotate once, and then it'll stop, and then after a few moments, you'll see here, it'll push another pizza out. So if we just kind of hop in here, you can see the pizzas get pushed onto a conveyor belt, and once they get pushed onto the conveyor belt, they will make their way all the way here to the end. So once they get to the end here, you can see there are some wheels that are spinning really fast. These wheels right here on the left and on the right, those ones will pinch, so you can see they have a bearing right there. So if I actually bring up my inventory real quick, I can show you really fast here what it looks like when they actually pinch. So it does that, and actually, I think I turned the pinching off. I actually turned it off. I realize now, I remember now, the pinching is really bad for shooting. So I'll show you guys what it's like to get into this side here. So once you get this on the Steam Workshop, if you need to go in and change stuff, I would suggest removing those 3 right there. So here we can hop into the main section where all of the working parts are. If we grab the connection tool here, you can see all of our switches are there, and this is what's happening for that auto feeder. It's just like a 360 spinning wheel that has the arm that spins in the opposite direction, and it'll push a pizza out like so, and it'll come right back in. There are loads of motors because there are so many bearings over there. So it's pretty neat. This is a yellow block right here, so I put this here just so you can actually hop right out of it. Now, if you are, of course, using the Polygon Modpack, you can slide your way down here, grab the 1x3 wedge, and replace them. So I was thinking of doing some type of opening door mechanism, but I was like, you know what, you shouldn't really have to go in there too often. So in this case here, you can just cover it right back up. So let's load some other pizzas on here, and maybe we can try and... I'll load 3 pizzas up, and we'll try and drive with them and shoot them at the same time. So there's 2 pizzas. 3... Oh man, I want pizza now. I want pizza. This video is making me want... Oh wait, no, I forgot to stop the mechanism. Oh no, it's taking my pizzas. Hold on here now, hold on. I need to redo that. I don't want it to jam up. I've had pizza jams before, guys. It's no fun. Alright, guys, I got the pizzas in there. There's 3 pizzas, so let's see what the lag is like while we drive around with some pizzas. I don't suspect it's going to be too bad, honestly. I'm getting about 60 FPS at the moment, which is pretty darn good. So... let's avoid that tree. Now we are driving along. How about this? Let's drive in a straight line. I'm going to turn that there. I'm going to turn the turret. Let's start shooting pizzas. While we're aiming in one direction. I don't know how this is going to work, guys. While we're moving. Alright, pizza launching time. Let's see what happens. I don't know, guys. The moving might not be good for the pizza. Oh, there we go. Look. I just shot a pizza on there. What? Alright, I am becoming very dangerously close to that tree there, so how about we turn that? There's another pizza. Alright, let's swing the turret back around to the front here. Let's see what happens to that 3rd and final pizza. Come on, pizza, I believe in you. You're gonna make it. Right? There it goes! Alright, perfect. It's launching while driving. Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh, it's way over there. I think I pushed it. Wow. So there you go, guys. This is a fantastic build. It's very unique. It's modeled after a toy, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm still curious, who is your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? I'll tell you mine. My favorite turtle is definitely Leonardo. I'm telling you, he's the coolest of them all. He's the leader. He's got the sword. I mean, I'm pretty partial to Donatello as well. He's a good one too. So let me know, guys, down in the comments, who's your favorite turtle? Maybe it's Leonardo, who knows? But so there you go, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Scrap Mechanic. It is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pizza Launcher, based off of the toy from probably the early 90s. Really cool. I hope you guys definitely enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, then make sure you hit that like button. And of course, make sure you subscribe for Endless Scrap Mechanic if you haven't already. There is tons of great builds on the channel. Make sure you check them out. And of course, guys, make sure you tune in tomorrow for Multiplayer Monday, because it is Easter weekend and we have a special challenge for you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will be seeing you in the next one. So bye for now.